know about Woodbridge?
Not a whole lot. I Googled you guys before I got here, so I kind of know a little bit about Woodbridge.
Okay. And what led you to invite us out?
I just really wanted the bathroom to get done.
Because there's thousands of people out there that do this. This is what stood out about us that said, I want to get a quote from these guys.
Well, I saw a lot of good reviews on Google, and I kind of felt a little more comfortable just to see if I could have a conversation and get a quote.
Okay. All right. And what's going to be the most important thing to you in choosing a contractor to do this home improvement for you?
Really just getting it done quickly. I don't want to be out of the bathroom for a long time.
Okay.
That's what worries me.
All right, so getting it done quickly, efficiently. What about the quality materials? Would that be important to you?
Yeah, I would hope that every company would use quality materials.
Okay. You would hope. Good word.
Yeah.
Hope, right? What about a return on investment? Meaning dollar amount you put into it, you get something back in return and added value to you. Would that be important to you?
Yeah.
What about price?
I really just want a fair price for what I'm paying for.
Okay, so you want a fair price, timeliness of installation, a return on investment, and I'm gonna throw one out there as well. How about a nice warranty, so in the event service is needed down the road, you have something to fall back on. Would that be important to you?
Yeah, that would be.
Okay. So when you find the company that gives you everything that you want, that's who you're gonna pick to do the work.
Yeah.
And if you feel that way about me and Woodbridge at the end of our visit, I would at least earn the right to ask you for your business, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what we found that's important to consumers. They want to deal with a company that has financial stability. They want fast on-time service, honest communication, lots of design options, quality materials, certified installers. Kind of in line with what you're looking for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the issues. Some of the risks of this. An independent study asked customers who recently completed a remodeling project a simple question. Would you hire that remodeling contractor again? What do you think the answer was? You didn't know this was going to be a quiz, right?
No.
Okay, what do you think the answer was?
No.
You're right, less than half would do it again. Why do you think that is?
Maybe they didn't like the way it turned out.
Yeah, they didn't feel it was a fair price, it wasn't a timely installation, all the factors that are important to you or another consumer didn't happen in some fashion or another. Here's another one. Contractor risk. How does the home remodeling industry rank against other businesses categories in the Better Business Bureau as far as the complaint index? What do you think? Driving consumer complaints, other industries.
Well, not a lot of people would rehire probably pretty high.
Top 1%.
Yeah.
The top 1%. Now, think about what it takes to generate a complaint at the Better Business Bureau. You have called that contractor, they didn't respond, or you called the contractor that said they weren't going to help, meaning you were at this level of anger before you called the Better Business Bureau. Now, another interesting fact about the Better Business Bureau is the ratings are really unbiased, or they're really not equal, all right? To carry an A+ rating in the Better Business Bureau means you have to have 0 unresolved complaints. 0. So if you have company A that's been in business 33 years, like us, and they may have 10 complaints over that period that are all resolved, it's the same as a company that's been in business 5 years or 10 years that might have 150 complaints, but they're all resolved. So are those two companies equal?
No.
One generating 150 BB complaints to have 0 unresolved versus a company like ours that over 33 years has X with 0. Of those two, who would you pick?
The one that's been around longer.
Yeah, it has a better rating, right? Does the contractor possess the business skills to stay in business? Take a look at what the Small Business Administration says. According to the Small Business Administration, 50% of all contractor business startups will be out of business after 5 years. What does that say about the ability to have a warranty or service down the road if something happens? You got a 50-50 chance, right? You ready to stop considering getting your bathroom done yet? All right, relax. Mitchell Spector started this business 33 years ago with one simple idea. I'm going to go to market with a high quality product. I'm going to go to market with high quality installers, and it's going to be priced at a fair price. And if the customer likes it and can afford it, they will buy from it. I'm going to stand behind it for life. And And that philosophy has got them 33 years later, still operating the same way. Start to see how we're just a little bit different than the rest of the remodeling industry. So what sets us apart? First of all, certified design consultants. I've been trained by the factory and in-house to assess your situation, see if we can help, and then it all falls down on just the design aspects and the things that we have if we have something that you fall in love with, right? All of our installers are trained to install this product. They're not putting in a replacement window on Monday, going to do soffit and fascia on Tuesday, and then coming to do your bath. They do baths day in, day out, day in, day out. They're experts. Exemplary financial performance and stability. So, assuming that we had something that you liked, we don't even need your money to start the project. Unlike another general contractor would come here, you have to give me half the money so I can buy the materials and do all this thing. We don't need it. If you want to give us money, that's great, but we don't need it in order to get your project started. Our criteria for selecting a manufacturing partner. Product quality, broad product offering, quick turnaround, shipping accuracy, factory certification. Once we found that, it's how we ended up with BCI. But I want you to be a manufacturer for a second. You're coming into Dallas, Texas, and you want to sell your bath products. What are you looking for out of a contractor from the manufacturer's standpoint?
Something with a track record.
Yeah, you want somebody that's going to buy a lot of your product, that's going to install a lot of your product, cause you no problems, right? What's that?
Pay your bills.
Pay the bills, right? All of those things. Now, in this marketplace, we too can select any bath remodeling manufacturer's product out there. They're beating on our doors every day of the week. What we were looking for is a company that offers a high quality product, falls back to Mitchell Spector's, fundamentals of what he wants to do with Woodbridge, and we can get it quickly, and it comes in correctly, so that when we install it, guess what? We never have to see it again to perform service. But if we do, what does our warranty say we're going to do? We're going to do it, right? Is that important, you Grady?
Yeah.
See, when you go to market, you have two ways. When you get your bathroom done, whether it's us or anybody else, there's two ways to do it. The first is what is called the middleman approach, or what I call split responsibility. So you purchase it from a contractor or a company. Now, that contractor doesn't have a manufacturing facility in his pickup truck, right? So he's buying the products from a distributor who bought them from a manufacturer, and then it's installed by somebody else. So you've got all these hands in the pot. Now, there's two problems with that. What's one that you can think of?
Can't really control that.
You can, but the one problem is you end up paying way too much money for an inferior product because everybody's marking it up to make a profit. Make sense? Then the second comes to the fact of service. Should you need service down the road, who do you call? So you call the last person to put it in. 50% of the time they're not going to be in business, but let's assume they are. You call them, they come out and they look at your bath and they say, you know what? I installed it right. That's a manufacturer's defect. You need to call the manufacturer. So in all the meantime, you can't use your bath. So you call the manufacturer and they say, you know what? We'll have a manufacturer's rep in your area. A couple of weeks, they'll come out and take a look at it. A couple of weeks go by, they show up, look at it, and go, you know what? It was installed incorrectly. You need to call the contractor. Now, here you are, caught in the middle with no satisfaction. How happy you can be?
Not very.
That's the number one reason people are unhappy with remodeling projects, right there I just described, right? Now I'm sure you do anything in the world to avoid that, right? Since using a company like Woodbridge, you have direct responsibility, all right? We do buy from a manufacturer, but it's made to our specifications directly to us, for us, and installed by our people. So there's no middleman markup, so you're saving money on a high quality product. And because we own it, after we install it, if there's ever a warranty condition or service after the fact, you have one number to call. Now, when you do your bath, which way do you want to do business?
I'd rather just call one person.
It's easy, right? Are you starting to see why more families, when they go to market to get a home improvement, they select Woodbridge over anyone else? Make sense? Next is insurance. Would you knowingly hire a company to do work on your home if they didn't have the proper amount of insurance?
I guess not.
Because what happens? I mean, somebody slips and falls, hits their head, they're suing you, right? We carry an umbrella policy that protects your home, you, and the person working in your home. Does that give you peace of mind?
Yeah.
Here's a copy of the manufacturer's warranty. I'd like to show it to you, but at the completion of the job, you'll receive Woodbridge's guarantee, which is lifetime on the product, lifetime on the labor, all right? Is that important?
Yes.
Okay. And then lastly, your opinion matters the most. People do Google reviews, but people can do fake Google reviews. You know, a competitor could go on and give Woodbridge a negative review if they wanted to, and it's unregulated. But we use a third-party outside independent company called Guild Quality, and they survey every customer, and we can't change what comes back. And it's automatically posted, we can't change it, right? So when you look at the Guild Quality site, you're getting an accurate, real, true reading of what the customers feel about us. And we're a Guild Quality award-winning company with over a 95% customer satisfaction rate. So is it likely, Brady, that when you do this and have it installed, that you would be completely satisfied as well?
If it's a company like that, probably.
It's our company. Then lastly, will be provided the exclusive manufacturer product, lifetime transferable warranty. That means if you do sell the house, it transfers to the next homeowner, all right? Industry leader, 30 years in business, best value guarantee, and a proven homeowner satisfaction based on our results. Now, is there any reason why you wouldn't want Woodbridge to do this project, Brad?
Not that I can think of.
We'd have to have something that you didn't like, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, can you appreciate why so many families have trusted us to do work for them?
Yeah.
So would you feel comfortable, confident selecting Woodbridge? You'd have a great experience in the end, happy with the installation and satisfied?
Yeah. I just want to probably see if I have something that y'all. I'd have to see if y'all have something that I like and if it's a good price.
Okay. That's the next part. Now, how much do you know about bathroom remodeling?
Not a lot.
Is it safe to say you have no idea what it costs?
Yeah.
All right, it's probably more than what you're thinking. All right, but there's different options and different price points that's available. I'm gonna run out to my car and bring in samples. We're gonna look at all the options that you have available. And if you have something that you like, we'll design it. But at the end of this visit, you're gonna know exactly what it is that you wanna do and who you wanna do it with. Fair?
Yeah.